You're just a dead head. A no body. Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate stopping on by once again, as you can tell, coming at you with another retro VHS showcasing video. Today I will be showcasing the original North American VHS release of Bride of Re-Animator. As we can see here on the back, package and design, copyright 1990, live home video incorporated. Taking a closer look at the front cover, just like with the VHS release of the first film on home video in North America, I'm pretty sure when this one came out on VHS and home video, they came out in this version, which is fortunately the unrated version. I'm pretty sure it also came out on VHS in an R-rated version. I've never seen the R-rated version. I did recently get the Arrow Video Blu-ray release, so I can't remember, Jesus, I can't remember all these details. A lot of movies to remember and this and that, but I can't remember if I think the R-rated version is featured on the Arrow Video release of this title. If it isn't, I mean, obviously the best way to watch it is unrated. Anyway, honestly, I've actually always kind of loved the cover of this VHS ever since it came out. I also had a poster, a home video poster of the same image. I don't know if I have it anymore, but this is live home video in the early 90s, and I really think that the VHS covers were really snazzy. I think it was last year, or maybe the year before, or some year. Maybe it was even the year before. But anyway, at some point, I did a showcasing of like all of the Silent Night, Deadly Nights on VHS, and those were also put out by Live Home Video at the time. And I do really think that they really had a great art department for the cover art on their VHS releases, as we can see here, kind of just a generic, nondescript. I mean, this girl in this reflection of this mirror here doesn't represent the actual character of the Bride of Re-Animator in this film. It's just kind of a generic image just to be put on the cover art here. Kind of a really cool idea of having her, the bride, if you will, of Re-Animator in a reflection on the top of this cover. Panning further down, we can see a really cool tagline: date, mate, reanimate. I mean, that's just so cool. Jeffrey Combs here, prominently featured on the cover as Dr. Herbert West. In my opinion, the best role Jeffrey Combs has ever, undertaken, and the role Jeffrey Combs was born to play. It's so ironic that just like with the first film, Jeffrey Combs' build in this movie is the last billing. Jeffrey Combs, and Jeffrey Combs as Herbert West, and it's like he's the last billing in the movie, and the credits of the first two films, but yet he's the main prominent face on the front cover. That'll tell you how much, he steals the show in the first two movies, in my opinion. On the bottom of the cover here, we've got H.P. Lovecraft's Bride of Re-Animator, and I just love how that red goes with that green and on the front cover. It's really cool. And bottom corner here, Live Home Video. Taking a look at the right spine, white spine here with Live Home Video on the top. We've got a little snippet there, the front cover image there, kind of cool. H.P. Lovecraft's Bride of Re-Animator, red on white there. VHS Hi-Fi Stereo, 68972 for a catalog number, and printed in USA on the bottom. Taking a look at the left spine, same thing. Oh, except for on this spine, we've got a picture of Kathleen Kinmont as the proverbial Bride of Re-Animator there. Very strategic photo there, just showing everything except for the nipple. The rest of the spine is identical except for this red unrated. I don't know why that unrated is only on this spine versus the other one, but at any rate it's on this spine along with the same information, except for, it's the same information except for the printed in USA. So they added the unrated and took out the printed in USA, and everything else is the same. Top of this VHS looks exactly like this. Taking a look at the back here, we've got barcode top corner and red on white print here. The mad Dr. Herbert West, the tormented Dr. Kane. and the beheaded Dr. Carl Hill return in this terrifying sequel to Re-Animator, the most deliriously outrageous horror movie of the decade. It's been 8 months since the Miskatonic Massacre stained the halls with blood, and Dr. Herbert West and Dr. Kane's experiments have taken a bizarre turn. Now, they have gone beyond reanimating the dead into the realm of creating new life. The legs of a hooker and the womb of a virgin are joined to the heart of Dr. Kane's dead girlfriend, and the bride is unleashed upon her mate in a climax of sensual horror. All of this and more in this unrated version with never before seen footage. I really love the way that the back cover of this release is laid out. Then you've got approximate running time 99 minutes, copyright 1989, Re-Animator 2 Productions Incorporated, and once again a very creative production company name, all rights reserved. We've got the credits there, Dolby Stereo, unrated, but I've always loved the bottom half of the rear cover here, once again featured, even though he's the last billing in the credits of performers in the movie, once again prominently featured on the back of the cover. Really cool image of Jeffrey Combs as Herbert West holding his little beaker of reagent. Then we've got 3 stills, one with Bruce Abbott and Kathleen Kinmont as the, Dr. Kane and the bride of Re-Animator. Then a little kind of an interesting little area here that features a close-up on the reanimated head of Dr. Hill. And this bottom image always kind of perplexed me. It's kind of interesting how they cut off the Bruce Abbott's face. It's just got his nose in the bottom of his face here, and kind of just, Herbert West holding up the beaker of reagent. But what's really interesting about the way they cut off his face, or cut the top half of Bruce Abbott's face off, is that the image is kind of like, the important part of this image is dead front and center. It's showcasing the reagent. It's not showcasing, Dan Kane's character. So it's kind of cool the way they did that, but it's also kind of weird. Taking a look at the VHS cassette itself, we've got just a white label. I'm pretty sure this is what live home video was doing back in the day. Just black print on a white label, copyright information there, Bride of Re-Animator, and we've got an indicator here indicating unrated version, approximately 99 minutes, and you can pause and read this other stuff if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this showcasing of the original North American VHS release of Bride of Re-Animator, unrated version. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next video.